Hello YouTube. This is the first time I'm recording my video sitting in the garden swing. I turned it around so I'm facing away from the pond we got with the little waterfalls. You can see that behind me. Probably hear the water coming through in the audio as well. Hi everyone, my name is Lyle. I'm a 67-year-old fat guy from Canada, and I'm on a mission to lose over 100 pounds. In 2010, after suffering a major stroke, I lost over 130 pounds, and by June of 2012, I'd ran 3 marathons. So follow along on my channel, watch me drop some pounds and get fit again. It's been a while since I did a video, but here I am. It's July 13th here now. Now, one thing I wanted to talk about in this video is the trouble or the problems that come up making it harder to do your exercise and walking to achieve your goals for getting fit when you go on holidays. And that's what we did. On Thursday, July 1st, we left for our relative's place about 12 to 16 hours away. And so it was a little bit of a crunch to get all my exercises done before Thursday, like by Wednesday night, which I did. I had to kind of work a little extra harder to get them all done because I didn't want to count on being able to finish them up when we got to our relative's place. So that was a good decision. Anyway, but the next challenge was, when am I going to find time and be able to fit in with visiting and, you know, working around other people's schedules. And so I almost didn't set the goal for that week from July 3rd or whatever it was till the following Saturday. So I just about didn't, but at the last minute there, I just went online and I set my goal for my walks to be 16 kilometers instead of 20. I thought, well, that's better than nothing. And of course it's better than nothing. And then my exercising, I left that the same as the week before, because I thought, you know, they only take me about 20 minutes to do, and I can do them, I think, anywhere. I don't need any, I'm not using any special equipment. So anyway, that's what my goals were. And I really got to say that setting the goals, I've talked about it before, but setting your goals just makes it, for me, it just makes it really hard for me not to do what it takes to complete my goals. I haven't had a week since I started here on May 17th where I didn't achieve my goals. And I just don't want to, you know, I don't want to have the first time where I didn't do it. So I didn't. Anyway, I just had to make a point of telling my brother that I wasn't going to be available, as I was going to go for a walk, you know, in the afternoon at a certain time. And that was absolutely no problem. You know, it was all in my head. I just made it way more complicated than it needed to be. So basically I need about an hour and 15 minutes to get my shoes on and get out the door kind of stuff. And then by the time I'm home, it's really no big deal. So I did go on 2 6-kilometer walks when I was there. I wasn't really planning on 6-kilometer walks. It's just I had a new route that I made up and I wasn't sure how far it would be. So the first day was 6.25, and the next day I just cut her off to about 6. Anyway, that was basically all good. And that was, so we came home we left on Wednesday, or I guess we left on the Thursday, and I had the two walks in, which was about, let's just call it 12 kilometers, and my goal was 16, so it was only 4 kilometers short. In my exercising, I did it once, and I need to do it 2 more times. I had 2 more exercise sessions left. And so we left on Thursday. We got home late Thursday night, long day's drive, and I had Friday and Saturday of the week left, and I had the 2 exercises to do. So I did an exercise set on Friday night, or Friday sometime, and then on Saturday I did a 5-kilometer walk, and then on Saturday I did another set of exercises. So I got it all done, and I'm pretty sure that if I hadn't set the goals, I would have just found an excuse not to do it. So again, set goals. So important. At least try it. Try it and see if it doesn't encourage you to achieve what you think you want to do. You know, I guess in a way we got to be our own coach and put on the one hat, your coaching hat, set these goals, and don't think about the guy that's got to achieve those goals. You got to make sure they're doable and sensible. So that's what I did when I was setting my goals. And then after that was done, the rest was up to me wearing my get out of the house and do it hat, you know, and so I did it. And I feel really good about it. Now, being away, what we were eating and my schedule and all that was turned right upside down. Long time tradition with us is when we're driving these long distances, we bring sandwiches and we bring a little bit of water and that kind of stuff, but we also bring along a little Diet Coke and some munchies, party mix, and just junk food, you know. It's just kind of, so I gave myself permission to, you know, I just said, oh, that's okay, well, whatever sins we commit this week while we're gone, we'll pay the price when we get back. And I'm fine with that. I wasn't going to worry about it. So I guess the consequences of being away, when I got back, the scale was not down where it was when I left, but it really wasn't too bad. I really didn't eat too much very often. And now today's Tuesday. Since we got back, I mentioned I went on a walk Saturday night. I walked Sunday and Monday, so I've walked 3 days in a row. I'm walking I got 10 kilometers for this week, starting on July 9th or whenever it was, and I did get 5 kilometers for the week prior. And I don't think I ever mentioned it before we went away on our holiday, but the scale got down. I got the scale down to 304 and about a week and a half ago, and it's up a little bit from that right now, but I take that as a win. That gave me a total of 26 pounds lost since my starting date of May 17th. And as of today, I've lost 2.5 inches on my waist. So, you know, that's basically, I've lost one size on my shirt and one size on my pants. So that's a good feeling. I mean, my knees have seemed quite a bit better. They're not totally perfect, but then that's probably what they were like a decade ago after walking and running. I haven't tried running again or jogging since 2.5, 3 weeks ago, and I'm kind of thinking about getting back into them. I had one theory that the one theory I had was that the bending over and touching my toes and really stretching the back of my upper legs, that could have been stretching something that was giving me my knee pain, and I haven't been doing those lately. What I did and what I introduced into my exercise routine instead is modified push-ups, where I stand on the bottom step of the set of stairs and then I lean forward till my hands hit the tread, about 3 or 4 treads up. So it gives, basically, when I'm all the way down, I'm still on a 35-degree angle somewhere, something like that. So it's way easier than if I went right to flat on the floor. My arms, the muscles in my arms and shoulders, they're not in shape to do a full push-up, as sad as it is to say. And doing it on the stairs, I can do multiple reps. So, and really I think that's what I want. I'm really happy with my seconds app I've talked about in past videos for doing my exercises. Now I got it programmed. I'll do 1 minute and 20 seconds of deep knee bends or squats, and I have the tone set at a cadence where it gets in that 1 minute and 20 seconds. It'll give me 25 tones. So basically it's just like having a personal trainer telling you up, down. So I don't have to count. Every set's the same. And then the second exercise I do is those modified push-ups, and I have it set for 1 minute on that. And the cadence of my tone lets me do, I think it's 18 push-ups. Third thing I do is where I sit down on a kitchen chair and then sit up, then stand up again. And that's a lot like a deep knee bend, but it's it feels a little different. And if nothing else, it's just a modified squat. So I have that set for 1 minute and 20. And again, I think I do 25 up and downs. And then for the last thing I've been doing, I'll stand on the top step of the stairs, and then I'll have my toes on the top step, and then I'll be up on my tiptoes, and then I'll go down so that my heels are actually below the level of the treads. So I'm getting a bit of a stretch in my calves. And I do that for, I think it's only 1 minute. And it's a little combination of a stretch and exercising my ankle muscles. I think my ankles are a little tight, the muscles and tendons are a little tight. So I think it's a good exercise. Although, I'm wondering if these exercising are giving me some issues with my ankles. Because on Sunday morning, my ankle was sore when I got up. I'd done these exercises Friday night and Saturday night, and I hadn't had sore ankles before. Just felt like something was just kind of out of place. It wasn't super painful. It just didn't feel like I had real good range of motion. So the jury's still out on that. Anyway, and what I've been doing here lately as well is trying to think up different ways, different exercises that I could incorporate to add to my routine. I might drop the toe stretches on the stairs and try to do something with a sit-up. I don't know how I'll do a sit-up because I'm just too top heavy. I would have to lock my legs in, my feet into something to hold me down. And I just don't have that readily available without kind of making something up. Another thing I could do is have a rope or something up anchored into the ceiling or something in front of me or above me where I could kind of pull on the handle to help me do the sit-ups. I want to that would exercise my arms a little bit and let me pull as much I can with my abdomen muscles. But I really definitely sit-ups or something like that is something I'm going to add to my exercises here as soon as I can figure something out. I'm still feeling really good. It's almost been, it must be about 8 weeks now. I don't know, I should have looked at that before I sat down and started recording this, but it's close to 8 weeks, coming up to the end of it now. Or maybe we've come to the end of 8 weeks and we're into the 9th. However, it's a little bit less than 2 months, and being down one size in clothes and being way easier to do things, or just put simple things like putting them on my shoes, socks, tie my shoes, so much easier. My mood is better, my outlook on life is better. Today's Tuesday. I'm thinking tomorrow I might do my hill climb routine or route and see how that goes. And then soon I might introduce running again. One thing I don't know if I've spoke about before is with that seconds app on my phone. I tried it while walking, and with the being able to set the cadence of a walk or a run or any kind of exercise. I played around with the cadence for walking, and I had got the cadence where it was just pushing me a little bit to make a step a little faster than I probably would have otherwise. And I did 5.5 kilometer walk, and I got my pace up quite a bit. And basically at 4 kilometers, I slowed the cadence down 1 beat a minute slower. I think I had it at 57 beats per minute, and I turned it down to 58, or maybe it was at 58 and I turned it down to 59. But from using that, I'm thinking, well, I could use that when I'm running and walking, when I'm doing that combination of jogging. I keep calling, I know when I call it running, that's probably not the right term for, it's, let's face it, it's a slow jog. But one thing I like about it is if you're following that cadence every time, your speed should be very similar. So you can track improvements, or you can see if it's a little too fast for you, a little slower than you can manage. And that's what I like. I like to, my daughter calls it geeking out. I like technology and I like using it. And yeah, anyway, I'm the geek. She's a paper and pen person. That's all for this video. I want to thank everybody for watching. Please subscribe, share, like, leave some comments, and come back to watch me on my quest to lose over 100 pounds. Thanks again for watching.